Hey everyone, hope you guys are all having a good day. I'm just moving something over here. There we go. Let's aim for 12:30. There we go. October 18th. There we go. Let's see if this works out here. There we go. Okay. And I'll turn this off now for temporarily. Okay. There we go. Hope you guys are all doing pretty well today, guys. Hey, Michael. I know it is a pretty good morning so far. Bitcoin's been able to hold. We've had a nice little pump from little Dogecoin here. Let me pop that up right there. Dogecoin's looking okay. So far looking good. So far looking pretty darn good right here. And look at this. Dogecoin came pretty close to the trend line here. Didn't tap on it, but came really close. Almost came like it was trying to tap on this one right here, but so Dogecoin's doing okay. What else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, so yeah, you know how I bought a Dogecoin long here, and I anticipated a nice little boom eventually, right? Well, turns out this stopped me out of that that larger play, so I lost it all that profit. It was up at like 200% at some point this day, I believe. But yeah, I lost like $20 on it, and then it rode up afterwards. So it shook me out, and then it went for the nice little pop here. And you can see on the moment right now, we're actually bouncing off the 50 moving average on the 15-minute chart. But man, I was bummed out because I wanted just to have I wanted to have that short position. I mean that long position there on Dogecoin, just to show you though, like when you do break out, it does look pretty nice, right? But this long wick shook me out hard, and I was out hunting yesterday when it shook me out, so I was pretty bummed because I'd be looking at some really nice profits right now, even today. Oh, that'd have been like 600, 700% profit right there. But that's fine. It's one of the things about trading. Sometimes you get shaken out. Let's go back over here though. Put Dogecoin back on the 5. It's kind of going steady Eddie at the moment. Coming back down. Looks like it wants to curl up. Hopefully we'll be able to. Meanwhile, guys, on Bitcoin here. Let's see. Meanwhile, on Bitcoin, we're still holding up to this trend line right now. We should pop, or we're going to attempt to pop, I'll say that, sometime before, I'd say sometime today or tomorrow. We're looking for a nice little movement here from Bitcoin. I'll wait for that patiently. But right now, let's hop on the 1 hour. Still going up. We're having a little bit of volatility at the moment, but we're still doing fine, guys. Let me go over here back to the 5-minute chart for Bitcoin as well. There we go. But we're very, very close to having another breakout. And then you see the trend line down here for a slight breakdown if we were to do that. I guess I'll just take off auto since we did have that little bit of bump there a little bit ago. There we go. And I'll do one of those little text things where I do... 6293. There we go. All right, perfect. Hey, Ellen Time. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Roman. Saw your Instagram message. I'll answer back after the stream, but probably sometime tomorrow after 3 p.m. your time. 3 p.m. your time. I'll be able to help you out a little bit. I'll be able to help you out a little bit. Let's see. Hey, Sol, how's mom doing? She's doing okay. She still has a cough. I'm thinking about taking her to a doctor, but she hates doctors. Like, absolutely hates going to the doctors. But overall, she's doing okay. I got a whole bunch of medicine that's been helping out a little bit. Right now, I'm just trying to get her to eat some food. Hey, Jay. Hey, Mike, how you? I'm doing pretty well. I spent the weekend hunting, and it was okay. I didn't see any bucks. I just saw a lot of doe, which was kind of a bummer. I'm looking for a buck, and I think in the Capital Forest, you're only allowed to shoot bucks, actually. But it was a pretty busy weekend. I was over here, if I can find that little map. So this is Washington right here. This is like the hunting guide that Washington State has. I live over here in Tacoma, Graham area, more like over here. But I drove over here. It's about like an hour or something like that, maybe a little bit more to actually get in the forest. But I've been hunting this forest right here, or if I go to I've been hunting this for so much. I've been like over here, over here, over here, over here, everywhere. A lot of trails. I wish I had a truck, to be honest, because some of these trails are not meant for cars. But you can see how there's some main roads that go through here for camping and stuff like that. So there's like roads for trailers. But I've been all throughout these woods. It's been kind of hard with Loki though, because I can't go places I would normally go out and about. So this weekend I'm gonna try to have my somebody in my family to help watch Loki, because I can't hunt with him. He's too young to hunt. But it's been pretty fun. I've had some really fun times there. If I actually go over to my Instagram very fast before I head over back to crypto, I just posted this one right here. This was me. This is where I went to yesterday. Can I make this? Can I make this a bigger? No. Okay. But yeah. So this is the type of stuff I'm walking through, and then you take a left in some heavy brush, take a right in some heavy brush. But it's pretty nice out there. I'm not used to actually hunting in trees. I'm more used to hunting in plains. So this is pretty interesting. I've never actually hunted for a black-tailed deer before. I've only been helping my friends with their muleys or their whitetails and stuff like that. So to kind of go hunting in this is pretty interesting. I'm always afraid of getting shot, though, because people are pretty loose with their triggers out in the woods. But besides that, it's been a pretty good weekend. But I enjoy going out to nature and doing stuff like that as well. Let's see. Hey, Brett. Hey, man. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Think of Doge and AMP. I think they're both fine right now. I mean, Doge has definitely come back up to 25 cents. We've been waiting for that for a minute. 25 is that comfort zone it seems to have over the last few months. But an AMP, I haven't actually checked out AMP for a second. Let me go to CoinMarketCap. Not doing anything particular special today. It's still slowly bleeding out. There's nothing crazy about AMP at the moment. It had a little bit of a rally yesterday, it looks like, or the past few days. Um, I don't think anything too special about it at the moment. It's still worth long-term holding for this altcoin season here. But as Bitcoin continues to gain dominance, I don't see a lot of these altcoins really popping off unless it's like one at a time at their own pace. And what here? Hey, Cheat Code Fitness. Those scam works got me too yesterday. Yeah, those scam works. That got me hard. And for those of you guys just kind of streaming in here, I had a long position on Dogecoin. I can actually take I have a screenshot of it somewhere on my phone. Let's see right here. Save the photos. Oh, it was a screenshot already. What was I doing? Actual size. It should come over in just a second. I'll show you guys a picture of it. But I was up pretty heftily. I was up at 200% right here, and then it came down, stopped me out of the position. Then of course it runs up, and that's the pain sometimes with dealing with these coins. But what you're looking at right now, guys, is Dogecoin is trying to break out currently of this long-term pennant. On the day chart, it looks more like this. Guess what? It fell back down below. Ran straight into the 200 daily moving average. It was not able to hold that. Was not able to hold above the breakout. Was not able to hold above the resistance here. So give this some time. And actually, since we did get above that, we can actually adjust this resistance, make it a little bit higher. So that 200 daily moving average, which is what stopped Doge. Excuse me. But so far, looks okay. I want to see it hold again. And for those of you guys that know, like, we just saw that this breakout happened. We bought. People like me got shooken out here, unfortunately, because I was hunting and my stop loss hit. And then, boom, all of a sudden, it's a dip and rip. That's what it's called. Well, that's what I call it. But yeah, it shook a lot of people out. Here's a 15-minute chart. Look at this. Dude was just doing fine. Fine, boom, then dip and rip. So they were shaking out a whole bunch of people before they made this move up here. And they were also accumulating tons of coins at a very cheap rate, right? Let me see right here. See, yesterday my Doge was up 200%. It would have been up so much more, but because of that, it got stopped up. But I was just buying it just to kind of show you what was going on with it. And I was having some fun doing some little trades here and there. But yeah, it was rough getting shaken out there because I didn't have signal. So I was back on the main highway and I was like looking at my app and I was like, what the heck is going on? And I was like, I got shaken out, I guess, to the price. Because, you know, when you're in the mountains, you have no signal whatsoever, which makes it a little bit harder to trade, honestly, which is why I don't have any large positions open. But, man, it was brutal. It was really brutal. There we go. My dog is attacking a pillow. I guess that's fine. Let's see it here. Yeah, no worries, Roman. Yeah, 3 p.m. your time. That works. Okay, good. Hey, Alfred Dozier. Hey, Mike. How was the hunting? Was she fighting back? What do you call? Yeah, it was brutal hunting. Like, I didn't mind doing all the walks and stuff like that, but I can't do it with the dog. I went out there on Saturday by myself, and it was pretty nice. And also yesterday it was pouring rain the entire day, so I'd have to kind of move around to see if I could see the deer bedded down. It was too much of a hassle. Plus, I drive a car, which is not meant for those mountain roads, so I was just like, let's not fall off a cliff here. But beautiful, beautiful views. I wish I had more pictures. Or I mean, I do have more pictures. Let me see if I can send them to myself. Send them to myself. There's 3. I should take more pictures while I'm out there, but I normally don't have my phone out. Let's see. Actual size. There we go. All right. I'll show them to you guys in a little bit. I'm just going down the stuff before I start answering you guys' questions for the day. Hey, Avini. You should get the new Bronco. Look great on those roads. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. I mean, everybody out there had a freaking truck, and I was about to put a deer in the back of my car, right? Hey, Joseph. What's up here? Hey, Aroma. Hey, Mike. I do think Coinbase stock is a good play if Bitcoin continues to go up like this, maybe during options. Yeah. I mean, you could do that here. Let me just do a quick check on Coinbase. No, don't reload the site here. So far, it's still pumping up a little bit here. My only worry about this is if Bitcoin keeps on going up, awesome. If Bitcoin tanks, this will have a horrible time and your options will become worthless overnight. So just be very careful if you decide to play Coinbase off of this, because Bitcoin's volatility at a level of resistance will, does make those options a little bit harder, right? But I do know, I think Liam is in some AMD options, and those ones have been working well for him because AMD had a clear breakout the other day, last week. And you can see this breakout happen, and boom, 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 looking pretty good. Breaking through resistance right here. AMD is a very, very good play right now. Very, very good play. If you bought it at the correct time at the breakout. Other ones we may look at are maybe Apple and stuff like that. Now, AAPL. There you go. Apple breaking out as well. Somewhat of a shorter breakout. I'd be more enthusiastic if it was able to break above the 50-day moving average going forward, but that's what I would probably look to buy. But yeah, you're seeing a lot of moves in the stock market right now. Just take a quick peek over there. You're seeing stuff like, what's the Dow doing right now? The Dow's doing okay. The Dow's breaking out. S&P's breaking out a few days ago. This broke out a few days ago. And the NASDAQ trying to break out here soon. Oil's taking a day off from going high, even though, I guess it did go up higher for most of the day. But yeah, so you are seeing some craziness still going on with the oil markets. Hopefully it's able to relax. Oil hasn't been this high since 2014. Looks like the 2015, it was a little high up here. To 2018 was a good time. Went back down a little bit. Now it's coming roaring back up. Yeah, this is bad. It's not supposed to go up that fast. It's too much chaos in the markets. All right, let's walk over here to YouTube. Back to Doge on the 5. Sheeb's on the move again. Oh, that's good to see. What's Sheeb up to right here? Up 4% as well. Ah, broke out. Broke out. So let's see. 1 hour. Well, if you bought on the actual breakout, it looks like you probably would have gone sideways for a little bit out of the breaking out of the downtrend, and now it's trying to go up right now. So right now could actually be a decent time to be buying Sheeb here. Probably not exactly now as it makes to make a move, but yeah, this doesn't look too bad. I'm happy to see it break out though. This thing could even go higher. I still have all my Sheeb, so I'm looking to see where it can go. I think Link and Dot were doing some stuff earlier. It was not able to break above that that 200-day moving average. I'm gonna wait before I buy. I'm gonna wait for it to break above that. Dot, was this daily? It did break out, but it had some trouble after it hit this level of resistance here. This old peak. I guess in reality it wasn't even that. It was a true level of resistance. It was somewhere up here. That one. Huh. All right, well, take what we can get. So, but yeah, so far it's coming back down a little bit. You may have a buying opportunity here for Dot here pretty soon. Doug, what are you doing? Okay, no, he's just buying something in his kennel. Okay, back over here. Oh, one last thing. How's Ethereum doing? Ran into that resistance here, guys. Ran into the trend line. Was not able to break out. We had the breakout here and the breakout here. Good buying opportunities. Coming back down a little bit. Hopefully it's able to do more of a dip and rip type like everything else is doing right now, actually. So, wait on that one as well. But right now, the big things seem to be Doge and Shiba. Which reminds me, those are some pictures I'll share with you guys in a second. I'm going to go to Starred. One of these is a Sheeb versus Dogecoin stream. I just want to make sure the music is actually running on it. Is this it, or is it the signal ones? This has music going on for it too. Okay, good. Alright, sorry guys, I just want to double check to make sure what's happening. Yeah, so these are some of the pictures I've been taking while I've been hunting. Like I walked down there a little bit, it was pretty nice. You got to get away from the trails. The other next one was right here. Went down walking into these thicker woods, I should say. And then right here, this was yesterday as I was leaving. I decided to take a little quick walk down here, and I didn't see anything. Except for some hunters that looked like they were about to shoot me by accident. Yeah, so it's a pretty nice time. But you can see how cloudy, and it was just as the rain was letting up here, so I was expecting a little bit of movement, but, you know, it was okay. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, and I was looking at Chris Crypto. He's talking to YouTube right now, Upshot is, about getting his channel back up. So he may get his channel back up. But you team YouTube help. It is interesting. The channel should have been deleted. But that's just my personal opinion. If you guys do want to say anything about Upshot on Twitter, I mean, you can contact Team YouTube through his Chris Crypto, and then go right here. I think it'd be worth saying a little hoo-ha. But yeah, that's just me. If you guys want to say anything, go for it. If not, who cares? Some of you guys don't like him. Some of you guys don't even care who this guy is. But yeah, be careful. He made a coin and he pretty much did a rug pull on it, and so he was an influential YouTuber at one point. Now his channel is kind of like dead. Unfortunately for him, kind of fortunate for a lot of people that may be a little bit more gullible when it comes to investing in random coins on the internet. So I'll put Dogecoin on the 50-minute chart. I really want to see this thing pop off. I don't want to see it to keep on declining. It has to be able to break above this trend line again. There we go here. Hey, Jonathan, I see you back, my man. I saw a couple 500K longs on Doge an hour ago. Ooh, that's nice. I mean, this is a nice pop for Dogecoin, guys. This was a very, very nice pop. We needed something like that. This is becoming more active now. Dogecoin hasn't been this active in a while. Let's see. Hey, I still like Ethereum Classic. I'm just waiting for it to have a big move here. Hey, Blake. Looks good lately to wake up to. Exactly. Where did I go hunting? I went to a place called Capitol Park. It's in Washington. It's a place that's not too far. Capitol Forest. Right here. I live over here, and it's right over here. I could also go hunting over here a little bit, but I don't know the roads too much, so I'm not going to really give it a shot. I can also go from over here, over down here, to hunt some of these lands. Or down, now, I think down here is the other place you can hunt. Over here, it's a different region. I'm not allowed to hunt over there. But, and the other one I can go to is, there's a spot down here. Where's Oaksville? What's this island? Is this the, what do you call island? Oh no, this is the island. Okay, I can go hunting over here as well. So, But this is a little bit longer of a drive, obviously. And here's Oregon down here. But yeah, so I'm trying to hunt, but it's hard with my dog. I have nobody to watch him. So it's becoming a little bit more of a pain than I thought it was going to be for this year. Let's see. Hey, Teaser, happy to have you back, my man. Hey, Liam. I see you here. Do you have any? Hey, Liam, do you have any AMD calls? Because they've been looking really nice lately after that breakout. I bought Shiba on the breakout today. Hey, there you go. Lots of media talking about Ethereum Classic might reach 240 by 2022. What do you think? I mean, as long as Bitcoin keeps going up, yeah, it's possible, because Ethereum Classic went all the way up to like $100 plus last time. It's a great long-term play if you ask me. It's just you gotta park your money there for a little bit of time in order to make that work. Don't worry about the day-to-day stuff. You have to like literally put that in a long position where you're forgetting about it. That's how you're gonna make money on stuff like that. Hey, X-Phone, what was I carrying? I'm not much of a gun guy, to be honest. I don't know what I had. Sportsman's. Hold on. Price high to low. 5. Okay, my rifle is not that expensive at all. Let's see. Geez, how many guns do these people have here? Okay, some $1,000 gun. I'm not even gonna try to find it exactly. I don't know what it's called, but it's a powerful little gun. It's meant to take down elk, and a deer is just kind of an extra thing it can take down. But yeah, it's a nice one. I spent $1,000 on it, plus like a few $100 on the scope, plus some extra money on some other stuff for it. So it's pretty nice. Hey, Liam, Upshot, didn't he make his coin dump? Yeah, there was a lot of chaos in it. Like, I guess he didn't start it, but he contributed to it. So I guess one of his other guys ended up pulling the rug first. Him panicking pulled the rug out even like as well, and so it just led to a whole bunch of chaos. I think most times people deserve a second chance when it comes to that. But like when it comes to making mistakes. But I mean, he cost a lot of people a lot of money, and I feel bad about. I feel worse for those people that lost a lot of money, especially because people that invested in those types of coins, they didn't have much money to begin with, right? Even if they say like, this is, don't, whatever Upshot says, just like I did, we're entertain or whatever. Usually when we promote a coin, we're not gonna sell a position out of it. We're usually holding on to it for a long time. And like, you think about this. I think the number one coin I talk about here is probably BitTorrent. I like BitTorrent for a long-term hold. It's just my personal favorite. There are going to be tons of coins that do better than that. There are going to be tons of coins that do worse than that. But BitTorrent right now is just something I like, as well as that BGB token, just because I like getting coins of exchanges that are just starting off, just to see how they do over time, right? But you can't make a mistake like that and expect everything to like be happy. Like if you go over to Twitter right now and talk about him. What's his name? Chris Crypto Upshot. See, you got this. I encourage you to report Upshot in his new channel. Upshot is back. Let the rug pulling commence. Protect your communities. It's like the whole, like the crypto community. See, like I was here, right? See, I already said his account was deleted because I was watching one of his videos and boom, YouTube cut it off for me. Yeah, but what do you call yeah. So just be careful with it. What the heck are you doing, Upshot? So the community as Windmoon, the crypto community as a whole really doesn't like this guy because he's the type of guy you don't want to have in the crypto world because he gives like how do I say this? When somebody talks bad about crypto, they can use this as an example. Crypto is just where the poor people lose all their money to rich people. I would say that's most markets when people are trading. But what do you call they use that type of that type of scandals to say, hey, crypto's not worth it because of stuff like this, because of stuff like this. You got YouTube creators over there, and and then what YouTube may do is they may see that, hey, if you promote a coin at all, they could. YouTube has the ability to overregulate now because of people like him giving them the excuse to. And he's not even the most egregious case of this, but you guys get my point, right? Let's see. Hey, Blake, I'm in Washington. I live in Olympia. Dude, Blake, I love it down there, but I I am not used to hunting in Washington. I'm used to hunting on planes, my man. Blake, it is so different that I'm so lost of what to do. Especially since I can't bring my dog everywhere, and I don't want to bring him everywhere because he's freaking a little. He's like 13 weeks old. He's not what do you call it? He's not big enough. Oh, he stole my shoe, and so he's not on it. But yeah, but I like Olympia a lot. Well, maybe not the city of Olympia. It's kind of crazy down there, and you guys have a lot of roundabouts and stuff. But I like everywhere around Olympia. Oh, Tumwater. Okay, I like Tumwater more. Okay, Tumwater's way better. I literally pass by there like every time I go hunting because I go like some of the long ways down. Let's see. Hey, Lovo Scratcher, if Upshot didn't create his own coin, he'd be up over 100k subscribers. He would make tons of money in the long run. Oh my gosh, yes. That's one of the reasons I don't want to do a coin. And I already told you guys, if I ever made a coin, I would have some type of like rule for myself where I wouldn't be able to sell it for like 5 years. So if it failed completely, I would not make any money off of it, right? And so like I don't, yeah, it is like making a coin is rough. Like again, a lot of you guys, like even at the height of my channel back in May, April, you guys would tell me to make a coin. I was like maybe, and you guys know how I still haven't done it. Mostly because I'm not educated enough on the subject. He trusted too many outside people to help him out. I can't do that. I'm paranoid about like stuff like that. I can't trust people to do stuff like that unless it's like a longtime friend I know. And then on top of that, we have like an actual contract structuring. Like we can't sell squat, or maybe I'd pay him out of pocket for all the work up front, and I'd say, hey, you get some coins as a help too type thing, right? But that's for another time. I'm not even thinking about doing that. It's too scary to think about. And I think he'd be doing a lot better, a lot better when it comes to his YouTube channel if he didn't do that. Because one of the reasons that you guys may understand this about how YouTube works, sorry to get away from stocks for a second, is, especially as we're seeing Bitcoin and Dogecoin taking a little bit of a dip here, YouTube takes into account a number of factors when it comes to who they promote their videos to and whatnot. So let me go over here and I'll show you guys my information. I'm never shy about showing you guys how much money I make in the markets. So in the last 28 days, I made about $1,900. Most of that came from Secret Fish, the man, the legend. Not going to lie about that. And so I go over here to analytics, right? And you can see $1,900, 313,000 views. I was sick during this time. I was hunting during these 2 days, so you can see what videos are. But engagement is right here. So you can see over the last few days, my average view duration is down lower. And that's because I started those other two streams, which are more like, hey, look at them for a couple seconds and hop off, right? But you'll see like how many hours of watch time, and it'll show me all this information about how often you guys watch it, how often you guys watching after 30 seconds, videos, end screens, all this type of random data that sometimes I look at, sometimes I really don't. My posts, how many likes they get, if I have a poll, you guys love polls. What do you see Bitcoin going for? Oh, that reminds me. Hold on a second. Oh, geez, come on. Let's go cut poll. I'll put a poll up for you guys as well. Okay. Well, Bitcoin break, what do you call 70,000 this month? But so when you do this, it keeps track of everything. If likes, dislikes, how often people are watching it, if people are reporting, all that type of stuff. So every or click-through rates, stuff like that. Here, click-through rates. My click-through rate is down right here. It went up over the last few days. But this is because I've been posting more and more videos, and I suck at making thumbnails. That's my bad, honestly. I just don't know how to make thumbnails yet. I'm practicing. But anyway, so it keeps track of everything, right? So 75% of my things come from TikTok or YouTube and whatnot. So if people don't watch his content or people are thumbing it down, or they're doing those little like surveys where YouTube says, how did you like this content, right? If you give him a thumbs down, well, what's going to eventually happen is his channel is not going to be recommended to YouTube over and over and over again, which is a little bit of a pain, right? So that's the way the cookie crumbles, so to speak. So he's going to have a hard time growing his channel back up now, because the YouTube algorithm, the all-knowing God that is the YouTube algorithm to like YouTubers like me, it is you know, it controls your fate. And if people don't like your content, and they continually tell YouTube they don't like your content, it's going to show it to fewer and fewer people, which is going to make it harder and harder for him to grow going forward. Even if he were to make a new channel, he automatically has a whole vast group of people that don't want to subscribe to him, which is going to be a little crazy, right? Hey, oh, Jesus. Hey, Secret Fish, thank you very, very much. See, Secret Fish is like a quarter of the YouTube channel right there. Thank you very, very much, Secret Fish. Like, I really do appreciate it a lot, Secret Fish. Like, you literally, like, just whatever I just made the last 20 days, you did a quarter of it, and even more now. So probably like 50% of my channel earnings are you, Secret Fish. So I want to say thank you very, very much. Like, I really do appreciate it a lot. I didn't buy booze yet, so I will buy booze for next Friday, or this Friday is what do you call a little jam session with everybody. Hope to see you there, Secret Fish, and hope to see all of you guys there. We every Friday night, guys, from like 8 o'clock Pacific time to maybe like 11 o'clock Pacific time to midnight, depending on how crazy crypto is, right? We'll grab a few drinks, beer, scotch, whiskey, whatever, and wine in some circumstances. This was the wine from last Friday. And we just kind of jam out and talk about crypto, and we wait for little pops to happen when the Asian market starts to open up. So, you know. And thank you again, Skipfish. I really, really do appreciate it. And hold on one second, guys. I need to go over here because I realize I'm missing a whole bunch of questions. Let's see. Hey, Nomad Trader. Happy to have you back, my man. Happy to have you back a lot, actually. Haven't seen you for a second. Was traveling for a bit? Hey, there you go. Hope you had some fun travels, my man. Hey, Little Scripture. If Upshot can create Dogecoin party, he will get beat up in the party. He will get hurt. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Liam. Yes, my calls did great. Sold them already, though. Hey, no worries about that at all. No worries about that, my man. AMD made a big move. I'm glad you made some good money on them, and that's all you need to do. And as you guys make more money when it comes to options and whatnot, I'm gonna start giving you guys some more options calls again this week. My trouble is, so you guys know I stream every day, usually maybe once or twice a day. Now, YouTube only lets me notify you guys 3 times in a 24 hours. So if I'm putting out a Bitcoin update, 2 streams, that's the 3 right there, and then also a short, which I'm not really doing the notifications on. But then, like, an options read on top of that every day, there's going to be videos that you guys don't see. So you might just see them only on, you guys won't get notified about it, which is going to be a little bit annoying on my part. But regardless, if you guys just want to check out the channel like once a day, you guys will see more and more content there. I'm starting to get a little bit more serious about YouTube. Mostly after this hunting season's over, to be honest. But I've been starting to plan out some spreadsheets how I want to start going forward. And you guys are going to be looking at a short options breakdown video every day. You guys are going to be looking at a Bitcoin crypto update. It'll be Bitcoin plus whatever's popping for the day, really. Bitcoin, whatever's popping. And then you'll also get some other content, whether it be a short or something like that, if I see anything interesting and stuff of that nature, okay? But yeah, that's about that type of stuff for now. And good job, Liam, on making some good money. I was happy. I was a little worried about AMD, and we talked about this a little bit ago, because how crazy everything was over the last few weeks with all this volatility in the markets, like from the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500. But this breakout was a perfect one. Broke above the moving averages, broke out, buy here. I don't know what you sold, if you sold here or here. It's looking pretty darn good. I hope this rally can continue a little bit here, as it is breaking through this level of resistance here. Normally it has one day of holding, then the next day it pops up. This one is having a very, very beautiful day today. So I'm really happy about that. And plus, anytime you guys make money, it makes me feel good, because I'm like, I don't know, I'm justifying you guys watching my stream, basically. This YouTube, crypto, and stock market, there's a lot of competition in this field. And even though I'm a smaller player, if I can make you guys money, I'm happy. Dogs are like kids. They just have two more legs. Hey, Jay, for real. He goes crazy. I was, when I showed you guys that picture a few minutes ago when I was out hiking, no, that's the one right there, my Instagram one. Instagram. This one, you can't see it because I didn't crop it out, but like the size of the photo is only this big. What you'll see right here is this, Loki is like right here on the screen. And since I didn't have one of those fancy leashes, I literally just tied his leash to my like belt buckle and tied it in there kind of loosely. So like if he ran, it would tighten, but otherwise, I could just undo it real fast. But yeah, we were walking down here and he was loving it. Except he was sniffing everything. He was trying to eat caterpillars like a gross little guy. But yeah, so it was a pretty fun time with him. It was like I'll take him to just go on walks, but during hunting season, I'm a little bit worried about him, right? Plus, he likes to bark at everything, and that's not good for deer hunting. Hey, Jin, do I think Doge can hit 40 cents anytime soon? I do. I do think it could hit 40 cents sometime in the month of November. Yeah, if that's soon enough for you. I would say November, yeah. Unless something goes crazy here. I think, with Dogecoin the way it's going right now, guys, it's going to break out here, right? May come up here, may run into a little bit of resistance at 31 cents, but back up to 40 cents it has to break out above this resistance right here. Only when it breaks the 35.17 level, that's when that next level of resistance is up here at 45. It should be able to pop around here and hold for a little bit. By then, we can start seeing some like momentum coming back for Dogecoin, though everybody's getting really hyped and excited and everybody's going crazy again, and that'd be something I'd really want to see. There we go, right here. And I can actually delete this old trend line now. We don't really need this for Dogecoin as well. Or do we? Yeah, we do. It's a 4 hour. Hold on a second here, guys. It's from that point. Okay, not that point, but that point. Okay. Just making sure I have the right trend line in their place. It is. So we're kind of playing around with it now. You saw the volume it took to get us above that. Came back down. Volume dried up. Let's hopefully volume can come back here in the next few hours, right? Hey, Rizzo, how come my loyalty badge disappeared? This was my monthly subscriber. It has been a couple months. Rizzo, the badges are for members. So if you guys become a member for the channel, it's like it's $2 a month. Then you guys get the little badges like what Nomad Trader has in Island Time. And the longer you've been a member, you get the badge updates. I'm still working. I just need to pay somebody to do it for me. Like if I would go over here to Discord, they sent me some files, but it's not real files. I gotta figure out how to get access to them. If I can find it right here. Okay, I can't find it. I have a whole... Oh, here it is. There you go. I have some stuff in here. Look how they wanted to draw me. This is what these people wanted to do. This is why I stopped paying them. Does that look good to you? This is what they wanted me to look like. I was terrified. I was just terrified. Terrified. And I showed them this. And they gave me this. Yeah. Okay. But this is the type of stuff I wanted to put on there. So you guys can have tea, because I like to drink tea. If you guys don't know, I'll be drinking actually a lot more tea here going into the winter. Tea and coffee. These little things I didn't mind too much. But yeah, so I wanted to have a whole bunch of stuff like that for you guys, so you guys can have different badges. And I think I'll be able to do that pretty soon. Let me go back over here. Let's see. Hey, Blake, check out my dad's show on YouTube. It's called Fish Hunt Northwest. It's a fishing and hunting show about area. Check it out. Ooh, I will. Actually, hold on a second. Fish Hunt Northwest. Oh, there we go. Subscribe. Okay, and bell. All. Okay. Thanks, man. I won't watch it now, obviously, because I'm streaming, but I will I will do that. So I was seeing this video. Oh yeah, this is the other stream I have going on for after the stream is over. Let's see. Hey, LOL, Secret Fish. Dude, Secret Fish is the biggest donor of this channel. Like, this channel is pretty much like bankrolled by Secret Fish at this point. I really do appreciate it. Like, you guys bring money with the watching ads and stuff like that as well, but it's, he gives these big donations like the one you just saw a couple minutes ago. Thank you again, Secret Fish, very, very much. And it's just kind of fills me up with joy after a week of not like hunting any, like not being able to get a buck, and like where I'm like physically exhausted but mentally like let's go Bitcoin, right? And it just like it gives me like a little juice of like let's go baby. What do you think Zach Morris promoting stock of the day on Twitter? He is known by Save the Bell. Can second go after promoting a stock of the day? They can only go after him if he is personally invested in that security before he starts pumping it. So if he buys it, pumps it, sells it, then yes, the SEC can go after him. Will they? Who knows? Probably. He's rich enough where they're probably like, hey, we need to, like, depends how much money he's making. Especially if he's buying options. Stocks, he might make 5-10%, but if he's doing options and he's making like 1,000% every day off or something, the SEC will come after him hard. Whether it's public or not, who knows? They may just come to him and be like, hey, we're trying to keep this hush hush, but we're gonna come after you. You can pay a settlement, or we can go to court. He'll probably choose a settlement, honestly, and then nobody will ever hear about it. But he might stop it, or he'll continue to do it without actually trading the securities he's promoting, right? So we'll have to see. But I do think they're able to do that. Hey, Evelyn. Let's see. Hey, Cheat Code Fitness. It's so easy to make your own coin. There was a video on YouTube about how to make a coin for $1.50 in 15 minutes. I'll never look at coins the same again. Oh, geez. Yeah, maybe I'll make a coin in the future then. Sometime next summer, then I'll try to make a coin. I have no idea how the process works, but, it could be fun. But see, it would go to the effect that... Okay, so... I'm a guy who wants to become a millionaire when I don't know, I guess I'm 27, but I want to say grow up, right? But I'd be more than happy to give so many of the coins away. Like, I'd still want to have like a lot out there to be bought up so the price goes up. But like for the members, the people that watch this channel, I'd just give you guys like, I guess that the coins wouldn't be worth much at all when I first give them out. But I'd give out like, I don't 500 to 1,000 coins every subscriber. And I wouldn't have any problem with that. Well, those that saw the notification for that special day, and I just started giving out coins and whatnot. If I knew how to do that, I have no idea how to do that actually. So, but yeah, I'd try to do something like that if I made a coin. Let's see. My pleasure, Michael. Hey, I appreciate Superfish very, very much. I know I say that too much, and I always tell you I don't know how to like show gratitude beyond saying thank you. Except for like I said, if you ever go broke and you need a place to crash in some startup money again to go trading, go for it. But you said you're never going to go broke, so I kind of I kind of believe you. So you call if you ever want to hang, come out to Washington. You can come out with me and Loki and explore the backwoods. Freaking deer, bear, and or fly fishing. I actually do enjoy fly fishing, even though it's a little too cold to do that now. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, the offer Doge. Check out Tesla. Yeah, Tesla is. I know Tesla's been doing very, very good. Dude, these Michael Burry shorts. Like, remember Michael Burry said he shorted it like somewhere down here or here. He's not doing so hot in this short position. Like, let's say he didn't short it at the bottom or when we were close to breaking down. Let's say he shorted it somewhere over here, right? He's still down. Like 37% on a short position. That is a lot. And this is a Tesla run up to earnings right now. That's what's happening. And remember, Tesla owns a lot of Bitcoin as well. So that's something else we have to keep in mind here. But Tesla's doing just fine. Short term for Tesla. Let me get out of the extended. Let me go to regular. I mean, this thing's just booming, booming, booming. We're running into resistance here pretty soon at... I have contacts on. This is a little bit more difficult than when I have glasses. I'd say about $885 or a little bit closer. You can do $877 short term. So it is about to hit some resistance here, guys. Just as a forewarning, but I mean, this thing's just been blasting off. I can't even imagine what the options look like for this. If we take a quick peek over here at Cheddar Flow. Look at all the flow coming in here today. Looks like some dark pool data coming in here as well. No, flow overview, excuse me. Look at all that flow. Tesla, AMD, which we've been talking about for the past week. Facebook's doing well. Snap's doing well. Coinbase is doing well. Apple's doing well. So, a lot of stuff doing well. Even NVIDIA, which we talked about a little bit ago as well. Oh, and AMC, guys. Remember, I told you a few days ago that AMC, somebody was buying $145 calls. $145 calls for AMC that expire all the way out in January. So keep that in mind, guys. It's been pretty interesting to watch some of that stuff happen. Let's see if I can find out Tesla right here. Look at all this flow. They're going heavy. We're currently at 870. They're going for 880, 970, 970 calls. Yeah, it's 940, 990, 1030, 950. People are going a little overboard with this Tesla, but they're thinking it's going to go up higher and higher for some reason. So watch some of that institutional money. It's pretty interesting to me. And then was there any alerts today? Options order flow. 20 seconds into the day, we had a Tesla alert. So let's see what 20 seconds into the day looked like here. Let me go to extended. So 20 seconds of the day, you should buy your options, and it said Tesla alert, and I mean, that alert's looking pretty darn good right now. So any other alerts we have today that were really powerful? F-Cell, that was 630. That one's up 9% right now. Let's see, some CGA, so these ones are down a little bit here. Open, AMC alert at 640. Let me see how AMC is doing, because I know a lot of you guys have questions on it. Seems like AMC's leading the pack, though. It's no longer GameStop, right? Still riding up. Broke above the moving averages, as we talked about last week. You guys could have bought Friday. Would have been the time to buy because it broke above the moving average and held. Now it's moving up to closer to $46. Let's see if it hits over the next few days. And if it does, if it breaks out of here, that's where you guys could have some fun on the options and try to ride it up from at least 46-ish up to about 53. If it's able to break above that, Woza, get ready for a ride. You know, we could all use a nice little boom in probably October boom. Ooh, a Halloween boom for AMC. All right, I'll go back over here though. And so either today or tomorrow, we want to see Dogecoin have a nice big boom and break out again. It's running into this 200 daily moving average, which is going to be a little bit of a hiccup. But if you ask me, with the way the market's going, it's still okay to be buying Dogecoin, and I'm still happy to be owning Dogecoin, right? So right now, looking good. About to break out of a pennant that's been in the making for about. This is a daily chart, correct? Yes, it is. It's been in the making for the last 63 days, 2 months. So this breakout should be pretty good in my opinion. We'll have to wait and see how it turns out though. All right, go back to the 5 for Dogecoin. Is it still bleeding out a little bit? Nah, it's going more stagnant. It broke out of this downtrend here, and now it's just going sideways. I'll take the sideways motion. All right, there we go. And is there music playing on this? Yeah, it's just starting. Okay. I didn't want to have two musics on, so like after the stream is done, I'll put up the other stream, this live stream that's getting prepared, and then you know, that way I don't have to really chaos. I'm not going to be doing a lot of chaos. I don't know what to call it. I'm not going to be stressed out starting the new stream and starting this stream off at the same time. That's a better way to say it. Let's see. Hey, Doug Hughes, Mike the Crypto Guru. Hey, my man. Oh, hey, Doug. You asked me something. Doug is a friend from Pennsylvania. He was at my friend's wedding as well, Tyler. We've known each other for a few years. Doug asked me something and I forgot what it was. Oh, Fiverr. I just saw your Instagram message when I was talking to Roman. I don't actually use Instagram all too much to talk, and I totally forgot there's like a speech feature there. Fiverr is how I got my picture for my my YouTube channel. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired today. It's right here. Hey, so a lot of Doge whales open up more than one wallet so it doesn't show up in the top 100. I hate when they're smart. I hate when whales are smart. Let's see, Liam. Right here. See that painting? Is there a painting behind me? Oh, no. Okay, there's no painting behind me. I was like, what the heck? Let's see. Hey, Skylar. Happy to see you back, my man. Hope you've been making some good money in the markets. Hey, Cassandra. I am a tea lover. Oh, I love tea. I got some gamacha I had yesterday when I woke up to go on my hunting trip. Tea is like so much caffeine. But I had some green tea right here. Oh, like I need to go buy some more tea. But this is like It just smells like luxury tea. There's not much, like, you guys know I grew up pretty, well, very poor. But, you know, I have money now, right? So I don't actually spend a lot of my money on, like, random stuff. I normally spend it on, like, little trips I do to kind of visit friends and whatnot. But most of my money is in these everyday luxuries that I like buying really nice tea. And I don't mean, like, luxurious. This pack of tea costs, like, $14, right? So it's not like I'm paying, like, $50 for this little thing. But, you know, I like to buy the little luxuries in life to kind of make my life a little bit better. And having good tea imported, it's a game changer. It's like the little tea bag stuff, which is fine, right? But like loose leaf tea, I can't get enough of it. I really cannot get enough of it. Let's see it here. Hey, Doug, show the puppy. Loki's napping. Here, Loki, come here, boy. He's literally napping using my shoe as a pillow. Come here, boy. Ugh, let me see if I can bring him up here. He's growing, though. Come here, Loki. Come here, boy. Oh, yeah, good boy. You doing a little stretching? Oh. Yeah. He's growing every single week. Oh, belly rub, belly rub. Oh, yeah. Your breath is stinky. I need to give you a little toothpaste or something. But yeah, he's a little guy. He likes to grab onto stuff and bite stuff still, and he's having a little fun time. I just woke him up for a little nap, though. He was dreaming and chewing my shoe at the same time, so I guess it was a really good dream. Blah, blah, blah. Good boy. Yeah, he's really tired still. He's still really tired. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day with him. Okay, you can let my hand go. He's like holding on for dear life. Okay, ready? Ow. His claws are sharp. I need to like take him out on more walks on the sidewalk or something. No, he's just playing in the grass. Okay, boy, like, there you go. Oh, yeah, see now, yeah. There you go, boy. Okay, okay, there you go. Good boy. His tail is like the length of his body right now, though. There you go. Okay. Good boy. All right. What else you guys talking about here? Hey, Travis, dang, they made you look like Chef from South Park. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. I was actually pretty pissed off. I was really ticked off. Let's see. Hey, Tyler. Let's see Loki. Oh, you guys just saw Loki. Yeah, he's doing fine though. He's having fun. Don't bite me. What do you call it? He's teething still, but he's a pain to take on hunts. But he's fun until then. Let's see. But he just had breakfast, so lunch, so he's in a really good mood. Basically sleeping, right? Let's see. Wait for it. Let's see. Hey, Tucker. Hey, Mike. I do some graphic design. A change to help out, and we'll try to get better designs would mean a lot to me. Let's see. Oh, a chance to help out and get better designs would mean a lot to me. Hey, Tucker. Yeah, I'd be happy. Send me a message through Instagram, and I'll reach out. One thing I do need to change here is on my main page, and I'll go back to all this other stuff in a second, guys. All the crypto stuff. I need to fix this because they did Michael of Seattle. I need to be Michael Whitman Investing, or yeah, Michael Whitman Investing is fine. But yeah, that's what I need to do right here. Besides that, I need to figure out how to do thumbnails. You know. I don't know what the going rate for thumbnails is, whether it's like $5 or $10, but I'd definitely be willing to pay like $5-10 for a thumbnail too. Because I'm learning, don't get me wrong, but it is rough, and I am not. There are people in this world who have a talent for imagination. I'm not one of those people. My imagination comes from tweaking small things that have big impacts. Real imagination, in my opinion, is to not make a tweak, but actually make a whole new world in your head. I can't do that. My brain doesn't operate like that. So, dude, stop eating my jacket. I awakened a monster. Let's see. Hey, so patience is the best tip I can give you. Yes, yeah, that is yeah. That's true, but I feel like most people don't want to be patient. I tell people just to buy and hold is the safest way to trade, but they always say I want to make money now, and that leads to a lot more risk, right? Hey, Pablo, I woke up in the middle of the night with Doge at 26 cents. Hey, that is a good way to go. Hey, Secret Michael, that sounds awesome as long as you don't pass out when you see who I am. Oh, jeez. I can be pretty strong. I really do. See, eventually, my man, I do want to meet you. And what do you call like? But I feel like I'd have to sign some NDA because I'm like a YouTuber, and which I would sign, no worries. And then I'd be really giddy and excited for like the rest of my life, and I might introduce you to my mother. Um, and I don't know if she would know you or not, probably. But yeah, it'd be very interesting, and I would love to meet you in like real life. Although, if we met, nobody on YouTube would ever know. So, my friend Tyler, he's gonna come out hunting next year, I believe, and he wants to go to Kraken game. You should join us for a Kraken game because I'm pretty hyped that Seattle just got another team because the Mariners suck, the Seahawks suck, the Sounders are good, our female basketball team is good, Seattle Storm. I want to like a good bashing sport that we're good at though, and eventually basketball team. Come out for a Sounders game, or not Sounders game. Come out for a Seattle Sonics game whenever we get a basketball team, or a Kraken game. Oh, you would love that if you like hockey or basketball. No, Elon would never go short on Shiba. He has to be somewhere else. Let's see. Oh, I'm way behind. Let's see. Yeah, no worries, Doug. Happy to help you out with that. Yeah, go to Fiverr, however you pronounce it, and you'll find lots of people that can help you out. It shouldn't be too much. You can negotiate with them as well, and they're pretty good about it. And just make sure that when you go to revisions, you get unlimited revisions, and so they can kind of do it until you get it right. And then if you take a while, just give them a nice tip, and they're usually pretty chill about it. Let's see. Hey, Cheat Code Fitness. In the short term, are you more profitable taking long positions or short positions? So far, for me, it's been long. So you guys will know this. I just showed you guys that picture a few seconds ago on my Gmail right here, here. So while I was out hunting, and you can see it's like 7:40 a.m. yesterday. I was having a good day. I think it was yesterday, or the day before that. But I was up 200% on my Doge short. I took that short a while ago to show you guys, hey, Dogecoin's breaking out. I think it's going to get some positive moves in the next few days, right? Well, I sold my link short, my link long, and my XRP long because this was a copy trade. But so what ended up happening was I had a stop loss on that, right? I had a 200% stop loss or something crazy like that. And so I bought like right around here after the breakout because I just want to show you like, hey, we've broken out, but we still have a little bit more to go, right? Well, little old me got stopped out on this freaking whatever this was. I was hunting, so I wasn't actually like I didn't have service at the time, so I didn't know what was happening. But I got stopped out of this, and then when I went to go check my phone, of course I went to go check the price of Doge, and I was like, okay, Doge is still where I left it, which was like somewhere around here, right? And then I went to go see, hey, do I have any open positions? Like, let's check out let's see how much money I made so far, because it was only a little bit of money, right? But I lost. It was all gone. It was all gone. And then better yet, like decides to rip, and then I'm like. I was so upset, guys. I was just like, it's not even about the money. It was just more like, I like being able to show you guys, hey, buy on the breakout during a bullish market. It'll reward you. Even if it only goes up a little bit here, a little bit here, eventually it does have a nice reward for you. But, can do that because I got stopped out here, which happens all the time, guys. Like this will not be the only time this happens to me. Maybe some of you guys have experienced this yourself. But man, it was a bummer. It was a bummer for me because I really wanted to show you guys some of those Dogecoin profits. I don't care too much about the money I make when I'm doing examples for you guys, mostly because when I put a lot of money down, I'm a much more anxious person that I don't want you guys to see on not anxious, but I'm much more. I won't talk with you guys on the camera. I'll be more interested in looking at the charts and making sure the position is doing okay. And instead of talking to you guys and guiding you through everything. So when I put smaller amounts of money down, I don't care too much about it, and I can just be like, hey, I know it's gonna work out. Let's see what happens, right? But yeah, I could have made I don't know, a fancy dinner's worth of money, right? But fortunately, I got hit out here. It happens, guys. It happens. Dip and rip. Dip and rip right here. Dip and tiny rip, but not too much. More so like this. But yeah, so I was just like, so bummed. But Dogecoin's back up to 25 cents, so everything's looking pretty darn good. Bitcoin is still kind of casually growing up here. Bitcoin's going to make a move later on in the day, I believe, to try to break out of the 62,933 level. Hopefully break above 63,000, which I think is that more important level, actually. But, we'll wait and see what happens there. Liam, hi, Elon. I didn't say him, Elon. Let's see. Hey, public, am I aligned for a Robinhood wallet? I am not. I don't actually buy crypto on Robinhood. I buy usually, using an exchange, whether that's something like, I don't have it open right now, but the Bidget exchange or KuCoin or, something like that, maybe Binance US. That's why I usually buy my coins. You can also go through something like the Pancake stuff and, all the swaps. But what was I going to say? No, right now I'm not in the line for the wallet. If you guys do trade in Robinhood, I encourage you guys to get in line for the wallet. It'll make the process a lot easier for transferring your coins out of Robinhood instead of having to sell them all, put that into your bank, move that from your bank to an exchange, buy that exchange, buy from that exchange, and then kind of keep it in that exchange or transfer to another wallet, wherever you want to keep it. So I do think that's going to be it's going to make the process a lot easier. And I'm happy they're making wallets. I really am. I didn't think they were actually going to do that because I thought they wanted to just keep all that money in the system. But they don't, which I'm really happy about. I'm really surprised they're doing it, actually, though. It didn't seem like from a business perspective they were going to be nice enough to do that. Let's see. Secret Fish is Loch Ness? Oh, jeez. Let's see. He is getting big. He's getting very, very big. He is. So Precious Loki, I know, right? I think it was crazy, though. This isn't going to you, Secret Fish. But, like a few days before I told everybody my dog's name was going to be Loki, a few days after that, Elon Musk comes out and says his dog's name is going to be Floki. And I was like, I actually wanted to do Floki when I was first thinking about it. But my mom was, like, super against it. So I was like, fine. But what do you call it? I thought it was pretty funny. Secret Fish equal Warren Buffett. He's watching me on his flip phone right now. Hey, Time Malone. Good day, my man. I plan on getting some Ethereum and some Bitcoin for long haul. Do you see Bitcoin pulling back to 56, 57 area? And what is your good entry for Ethereum? Thank you. Yeah, I could definitely see it pulling back a little bit here. It would be after this bull run is completed, though, and we have somewhat, not so much of like a crazy crash like what we had over here. Hold on, this is a 5-minute chart. That's not the right time. Yeah, somewhat of a pullback down here. It'd be more on the lower end. And if you're looking at the Bitcoin chart right now, we still have a chance to get back to $49,000 in the month of November. As good as we're doing right now, we can still go higher, but this is our trend line at the moment. Right here, this is our trend line. We can come back down bit by bit. I mean, we can always break down below this trend line as well. But yes, there's still a chance. So what I recommend, instead of just kind of betting on a big dip, you could also take these smaller positions where I don't know if how your pay system works. If you get if you're getting paid every 2 weeks, a monthly, yearly, whatever that may be, you can just put about 2 to 3% of your paycheck into crypto. That's something that I personally like to do, and it just makes my life a little bit easier. Now I'm talking about long-term holds. Short-term holds, I just I move money in and out all the time. But for long-term, just if you have the ability, you might want to just put down 3%, 2% of every paycheck into crypto. A little bit for Bitcoin, a little bit for Ethereum, and maybe if you want to add an extra percent, if you have the ability to, right? Because that would be money you would normally be putting into savings or retirement or something like that, right? You can put it into something a little bit of a lower market cap, which you could deem whatever. I have a friend, quite in downtown Seattle. We've known each other for a while, since high school, and he, I told him about this, and he does that. And you guys know my strategy, where I go for, I aim for low market coins over a long period of, and I buy them at when they're like sub 100 million, and I hold on to them for years in case they pop off, kind of like what Dogecoin did, right? Well, I told him about that, and he puts about 5% of his monthly earnings into these speculative coins, because he's hoping that one of them will pop off one day, and not necessarily make him a billionaire or anything like that, but if it pops off the right way, he could pay off the mortgage on his house, or for him a condo, right? Which in Seattle, pretty darn hefty. So things like that, right? So that's what I recommend. But if you're looking to just put a chunk of change in there, definitely you can just wait it out. If you want to just put a limit order and forget about it, or what you can do is yeah, that's probably like a good example I can give you right there. Oh Jesus, there we go. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Scared the Jesus out of me. But yeah, so this still has the ability to come down. We're looking at a pretty tight trend line at the moment, though. Look at that. That's a pretty tight trend line. Let's go to the 4 hours to see what we're looking at. So we could start the downtrend here. But remember, if every time we break a downtrend, it doesn't mean we're crashing. It just means we're breaking out of this uptrend, and we could be going sideways for all we know. And usually when we break out, sometimes we just go sideways and then we pop up again. So, but anyway. Just putting a little bit of money into your paycheck, from your paycheck into crypto is not a bad idea. You have to be very organized about it. But, long-term holding, that's what I think is the best way to make money in crypto. I think Secret actually just said it a few minutes ago, and I definitely concur with him. Long-term holding is what I think is going to be the best thing for you in the crypto markets, especially since this is such a baby market. I know there's like trillions of dollars in the market right now, but this thing is still a sproutling. And we're in a special place where there's a new market opening up, right? Eventually, there may be a whole other market that opens up in the future, like 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 4 years. Who knows how much longer, right? But we have to we got to wait for that to happen. It's, to get down to another ground level. But for now, long-term holdings seems the most stable way to grow your portfolios when it comes to Bitcoin. Okay. Oops. Nope. That's Bitcoin here. The 5 here. There we go. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Tekra. I'll be waiting for it. Hey, Ahmed, we can go bear hunting. Oh, geez. My friend went bear hunting. He got a nice bear. I think I saw the picture somewhere. I showed you guys before. If I have it. Oh, I might not have it. Do I have it? Ah, there it is. There's that bear. It was cool though. I had this silver stuff on it. This silver kind of back hair. I don't know if he was like a wise old bear or something like that. But all it reminds me of is that movie Brother Bear. But that bear was nice. Like, yeah, and it tastes good. I still have it in my freezer. So it's that good. I've been saving it. My dog can't have any, but if I get a deer this year, I'm gonna give him some venison. But yeah, that bear tastes good. And I made some. I chop up I cook the bear in a pressure cooker so it's like all kind of shredded. And I put some barbecue sauce and let it kind of glaze a little bit. Oh yeah. What do you call shredded barbecue bear on a sandwich? It's really really good, guys. Let's see. Hey Luis, how do we secure our coins better from a MetaMask? Well, normally I just create very long passwords and I change the passwords every month, sometimes every 2 weeks depending on the portfolio size. Most of the time a month though. And so I would recommend you changing your passwords quite a bit. And if you want to take your coins offline, so to speak, right? You can also do that, which is the safest way to do that in my opinion. But not many people like to do that because, I have a dog. If they weren't in like a security box somewhere in one of my banks or my bank, I don't have multiple banks like that. He might bite the wallet, crack it, and then everything would be lost, right? So you take your coins offline, so to speak, right? And you got to change your passwords on a lot of your accounts over time, like pretty consistently. Just make it part of your monthly routine. Like, it may be annoying, I know it will be. Stay organized with it. If you're not organized, you're gonna lose that password. You're gonna lose everything. So just be careful with it. But yeah, there are ways to do it. But those are the two simple ones that you can start off with. Well, they're not too simple because people mess them up quite a bit. But be disciplined in how you approach it. Yesterday, I got stopped out of a Bitcoin long, lost $300 in like 5 minutes, and after that, Bitcoin decided to shoot back up. I feel exactly. I was not happy. Now I only lost $60 because I had like a negative 300% stop loss on it because I was like, I'll let this thing ride for a little bit of time. I just wasn't expecting it to happen that fast. Meanwhile, I was hunting too, so I didn't get any alerts about it. So I was not happy. I totally feel that Liam at all. Hey, Elmer. Hey, my man. Whitcoin. I named it. I want to be Whitcoin. Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, it's funny. When telemarketers call me, you know my last name is Whitman. Whitman. What they'll do is sometimes they'll call me Whiteman, and then I'm just like, I just hang up the phone. I was like, you jerk. But what do you call it? It's just freaking hilarious how many telemarketers call me that, and I'm like, can you not read the name? There's no E in there. I think it's like some that I'm related to a whole bunch of English folk, I guess. A lot of English folk, actually. A lot of English folk. I won't show you guys now, but yeah, I'm gonna do my ancestry thing. I'm related to a whole bunch of weird people from England. It's freaking hilarious. I need to meet one time. Just like, hey, I show up to the next time I go to England. I'm like, hey, can I show up to a family reunion, brothers and sisters? See what they say. They're probably like really happy or really like, what the hell. I want to be a Bitcoin whale. I think it'd be kind of fun, right? I mean, I have no idea how to make a coin. You know, like I said before, I heard somebody just told me a little bit ago. There's a way to do it. There's a YouTube video on it. I'll look it up. It's not anything that's like in the pipeline right now. I am like deep down, I'm terrified of making a coin. Well, after seeing what happened to Upshot, all that type of stuff, you know, I have no idea how to spread the coins out in a way so like somebody can't tank it, right? That's the one thing I don't want to have happen. If it tanks, I want it to be because there's a sell-off, not because there's a whale is actually just pulling like a 10% plus of coins off, like, you know, putting that much coins on the market, so to speak, right? So I'm definitely I'll make a coin for you guys later on, but like for now, I have no idea how to do it. I'm not smart enough to do it just yet. I'm not educated enough on the subject to do it yet. Give me some time and I'll make one. Just don't expect it to go parabolic or something crazy like that unless, you know, unless I can figure out a way for the technology like aspect of it to like do something good. Because it would have to do something good. I don't want it to just be a coin for the coin's sake. I want it to just like, you know, help out, achieve a purpose, if you know what I mean. Or at least, you know, partner with some tech company. Who knows, whatever. Imagine if Robinhood or Webull makes a coin, or oh my god, if Robinhood made a coin, that'd be interesting. I don't know if the SEC would let them do that, though. Hey, Secret. Thank you, Michael. I put it on your chat that it's common for Bitcoin to drop 10 to 20% as it reaches all-time highs. Caught crap for it. Dude, I understand. Don't worry about it. That's why I gave you that golden wrench, right? You may argue with other mods. I don't really care about that, whether it's you or somebody else and something like another mod. Although I guess I haven't seen that, but what do you call? What do you call, like, yeah, it can definitely happen when it comes to Bitcoin. People don't seem to realize that because we're all kind of a good level, but yeah, we can definitely drop off from here, guys. You've seen some crazy drops so far, but yeah, I mean, yeah, we're kind of in this kind of nice woozy moment where nobody wants to be like, you know, nobody wants to be told bad stuff. This is a nice little pennant forming right here. I wonder if this is that they're kind of really work out. Okay, sorry. But yeah, so guys, don't feel like just because Bitcoin's at 61,000, almost 62,000 now, that it's going to be you know, all. Jesus, I'm wearing hunting boots right now on my feet just because they're comfortable. Don't believe that, you know, we're out of danger, right? What was the other thing you were saying right here? No, caught crap for yeah. Remember, Secret Fish, I don't know if you were here when it happened, but so back when I had my Dogecoin, well, a larger amount of Dogecoin, right? I told myself I was going to sell at 50 cents. This was during the last rally, if you guys remember. What ended up happening was, it was a late night. Dogecoin is breaking above 50 cents for the first time ever, right? It was a crazy time. I got high before it happened, because I was done with streaming. My voice was like, there was that time when my voice was kind of sore because I was streaming for like 10 plus hours a day. And what ended up happening is I sold my Dogecoin at 50 cents. Then I decided to come live to tell you guys about me selling my Dogecoin, right? Well, instead of getting the response of like, oh, awesome, you made a lot of money, like, congrats, I see you sold half of your Dogecoin, like, good for you, I was met with so much hate. I was like, you're a trader, you're a paper hand, something like that. And since I was high, I wasn't really speaking that much because I couldn't speak that much at all, right? They were just saying I was incredibly mad that I sold at 50 cents. And looking back on it, I'm happy I sold at 50 cents. Now, My next place I was going to sell the rest of mine was at 80 cents. We all know Dogecoin did not hit 80 cents. It hit like what did actually Dogecoin hit back in the day? I want to say back in the day. 74 cents. So I was 6 cents away from being all out of Dogecoin, except for like I think a small 10% position that the YouTube community like kind of persuaded me to like just hold on to it. 10%. What's going to care? What's going to happen to it, right? In case it went up to even higher to $1 or something crazy like that. But yeah, so good. I totally get that. You can't. FUD is a FUD is a crazy thing. Not FUD, I guess, but you know, just having those types of discussions, people will like really not like you. But when you do say stuff like that, you really learn really fast who's going to make it in the market a little bit sooner. Who's going to make it in the market fast? I shouldn't say they're not going to make it in the market if they don't believe it, but you know, stuff like that. That's pretty interesting. But I totally feel they're sick of fish as well. Oh, what did I just miss? Hey Ticker, I have a lot of Michael Whitmans on Instagram. I don't seem to find your profile. Oh, I don't even know my Instagram profile. It's Michael of Seattle. Michael of Seattle. Do that one. And you'll see it's just me posing like this in that photo. I think I was out in this was out in Yellowstone, I believe. Yellowstone. I don't really post too many pictures on Instagram. I'm doing more, I guess, now, but my dog, sister, and me, my dog digging. Photos with friend Tyler and his brother-in-law, me and Tyler at his wedding, Loki. At my friend's bachelor party, we were having oysters, and I cannot stress this enough. Every single day, after we figured out they were there, went to the beach, got oysters, grilled them up, and they were the best thing in the world. This was the view while we were grilling. It was an amazing little place, apple orchards, everything like that. This is after my stream finally popped. This was when was this? April 21st, when my stream first like finally started making some like headway. Like it was absolutely insane, right? 2,000 people. Eventually we're gonna get back up there again as Bitcoin. Well, it's gonna be when altcoin season really comes up technically, but it's been really nice to see that as well. And you know, all types of good stuff. Breakfast one time. Oh, that was good breakfast. And then you know, just stuff like this. There was a buck I wish I could get. Although I had like one horn on one side right here. That's where I used to live though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And, I hung out with a monk one time. Kind of weird circumstances, but I just ended up in a random monastery, kind of lost, when I was doing, Uber back out of college. This lady, I was supposed to pick up at a hotel. She told me, like, hey, I'll pay you $100 to go deliver this plus your Uber fee if you, go drive this to this place in, Vashon Island. So I went there. I had to wait for the ferry. Took forever. I told the ferry was taking a long time, and she gave me like an extra $100. She was a really nice lady, but she couldn't go up because her son was having some type of fit or something like that, and he was just like mad at life or something. So I went to this monastery, and I delivered them some cake, some pie, and some tea. And as soon as I got there, like, hey, would you want to eat some cake with us and drink some tea? And I was like, heck yeah! And so I just chilled with monks for a few hours, eating cake and tea, and I was like just having like, I don't know, it was just a really nice time. Like these are the types of things like. Most people say no to these and kind of just keep on going through their life. But I'm like, a monastery on a freaking island. How often do you guys get to do this random stuff? Even this place is like maybe like an hour away from me now. But it's just a place that I would never have seen. I didn't know about. Nobody knew about. It's one of those like Eastern Orthodox monasteries. And they were just having the time of their lives. They were really chill people. But yeah, I mean like, who gets to eat pie with, like who gets to eat cake with a monastery? Like all the guys, all the brothers, I guess you call them, they're all like really chill people. That's what I like to do in my life. And here's a buck. Yeah, here's the buck that from where I was parking my car. Yeah. This isn't protected land, so you can't do any of it. But yeah, so this is pretty much what I do in my time. I just take pictures, I pose, I do shotguns, I look at the glass stuff. I go places like beaches, Vegas, random fires I see on the side of the road. What was this called? A mocha matcha parfait. Mocha matcha parfait. One of the coolest things I've ever had. Nana's green tea in Seattle. One of my friends took me to it on the opening day. It was insanely long line, like a 2-hour line of just standing outside. Definitely worth it. Don't get red bean paste. Tastes like nasty. Moving on from that, back to crypto here. Yeah, red bean paste is eh. But yeah, definitely a crazy time. Bitcoin sounds good. I wanna Oh my god. See, there are so many coins. Like, see, me being the marketer that I am, there are so many coins that could go to good causes. There are coins that could be more moderate, like, where it's like a coin that's trying to do something more in the technology field. And then there's coins where I'm thinking about in my head, like, they're the total scammiest coins you could ever think of. And then I'm realizing that I've seen a lot of those coins on, like, the swaps and whatnot, too. I need to make a... I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of names for coins. I have to see what names are available. But I would love to do that. Oh my god, yeah, that'd be fun. Again, later on. You guys get me excited for this when it's not even anywhere close. Hey, I mean, yeah, I know it's easier, but for me, it's not just the process of making a coin. It's the process of actually, like, knowing what to do with it, right? And all that good stuff. But I'll work it out. After the holidays, I'll have more time to kind of relax and do what I need to do. And I'll start the researching process. So I'll have about 4 or 5 months of good research under my belt by the time I actually start to implement whatever plan I'm going to try to build out here. And hopefully I can ask some of my techie friends to kind of help me out as far as what I can do with this coin, right? Because I don't know. I guess I'm not really into the technology, but I do want to make a coin, I guess you could say, right? Hey, Nomad, is 8,000 a realistic price for Ethereum at the end of the year? Oh, that's if altcoin season is actually before the end of the year. I think 8,000 is a reasonable price for Ethereum. I think 8,000 is reasonable. Hopefully by November, by the end of November, I want to see at least 5,000. At least 5,000. Hopefully 6,000. Because Ethereum is pretty bullish. Right now, we're just waiting for it to break out as far as Ethereum is concerned. We've been talking about this a little bit over the past few days. Look at this. Ethereum was beautiful on so many levels here, okay? First breakout, awesome. Second breakout, awesome. Then we're hitting to resistance. You could have shorted, you could have done whatever you wanted to. And now we're looking at a breakout that's currently, how many days? We've been waiting for this breakout for 159 days. 159 days. I think this has a great chance of just going boom, especially if it's able to break above that all-time high level of about $4,300, right? I think we could be looking at some beautiful moves here. Beautiful, beautiful moves. Again, we have to be patient for that breakout, wait for it to happen. I'm excited to see what will happen with it. We tried. We failed, unfortunately, over the last few days. But we're at the resistance, right? So either two things are about to happen. We're going to come back down a little bit more, or we're going to break out. You look at a lot of these other coins right here. Here's Matic. Matic broke out. Long-term play right here. Kind of going sideways right now because it's still Bitcoin season, right? Oh, excuse me. Yes, it's not alt season yet. So we did see a nice breakout. ADA. Okay, ADA actually had a different chart, doesn't it? But ADA broke out of this downtrend now. It's just going sideways and slightly up, I guess you could say. Waiting for a breakout here. More importantly, this one. XRP, closer, but looking to come down a little bit right now. BitTorrent in the middle right now. Let's see what... Yeah, so, okay, this is... Okay, well, this is a much longer trend line. But short term right here, this is what we're looking at. Ethereum Classic broke out from this downtrend going sideways now. Hopefully it's able to kind of pop up from now. Litecoin broke out right into the 200 coming back down. And once altcoin season starts, then we can start seeing some of these moves kind of come up a little bit more parabolically. It's not going to look that organic, but, I mean, the gains are going to look fantastic, right? So, yeah, we're basically just waiting for that at the moment. Hopefully it comes to fruition. Well, I know it will, but we just got to be patient to figure out exactly when that's going to come to fruition. Fruition? Yeah. Helmer, yeah, and I have a friend who can make wallets. See, exactly. If you don't make the coin itself, what coin shirts would be great? Ooh, that'd be kind of fun. I mean, I can make both. I can make shirts. I need to figure out how to do t-shirts. You guys have been asking for merch since I started this, and I still have no idea how to create merchandise. I think there's a website called Teespring that I can make t-shirts or something like that. But every time I try some of those websites, I don't know about the Teespring one. They want you to make a design, and I want to make a design using the website because it's not going to be a complicated design. It's going to be somewhat simplistic and kind of just fun, and not too much of the the crazy stuff. Hey Ray, hope you're doing well, my man. Sheep having a little pop again. Ooh, that's nice to see. What's right here? Oh, thanks, Liam, for blocking that guy. Jesus, there's so many people scamming these days. Hey, Dink. If you want to start learning how to trade, as far as courses, you can do courses. Courses usually cost money, unfortunately. If you want something that's a little bit cheaper, what I've been telling people a few different things here. You can either go to Skillshare. let it load. Okay, I'm learning how to do graphic design, so I can do Photoshop, of course. But what you can do is you can just go trading. And so you can learn how to do, stocks, cryptocurrencies, all this type of stuff right here. They have a whole bunch of different videos that you guys may want to take a time to learn and whatnot. Maybe I'll take a quick peek at some of these ones. Like this guy is Intro to Cryptocurrencies, Blockchain, and Crypto Trading, right? It's only 57 minutes long. Strategy and risk startup, right? So he'll kind of walk you through some stuff. Tell you about what he likes and whatnot. This is a short one, so you're not going to really learn too much here. But if you find one that's like a longer course, longer than 60 minutes, here you go. Nobody wants to trade Forex. As much as I like the pips, Forex is Mastering day trading, stock market course, you can try to watch this, something like that, right? You can try this type of stuff here. What I personally recommend, because what these guys are doing, it is helpful, but they usually leave out some of those key points that you learn from like lots of trial and error, which is some of the stuff I try to help you guys out with on this channel. A lot of what I tell you guys, you can learn from reading a book and whatnot, right? I've kind of explained that plenty of times. Where I kind of try to help you guys out a little bit more is we all make mistakes. New traders make a lot of mistakes. One of my biggest things I told you guys about before is, especially when it comes to options or stocks, never use market orders unless you're like really trying to get out of a position. I recommend you guys will always do limit orders. Always do limit orders, and it helps you out so much, and it'll save you so much money throughout your entire life of trading. But yeah, so if you want to watch videos, you can do this type of motion, or you can even try to go through YouTube. I will say these are a little bit more structured, a little bit more easy to understand than the ones you'll see on YouTube. On the flip side, down below I have a couple of books in my description. I think they're just let me go to Amazon. So you can like learn how to trade options. You can find a book like this. I personally like those books that say like investing for dummies, or here, trading options for dummies, $22. If you want to learn how to do this, awesome. Let me just click on it very fast. There should be another one down here close to it, like investing for dummies right here. Okay, they're all really options books, but you'll find some for stocks and crypto and currencies, all of them at the same time, right? They even have about that just talks about only charting, right? Just using the charts. So I'd recommend books. That's kind of how I like to learn. When I was in college, I spent more time reading books in the library about topics that were not about my classes, and I enjoyed those a lot more than being forced to read. So I think a lot of people, whether you didn't go to college, or you went to college, or you didn't you only have a few credits or something like that, or if you just went to high school or just went to middle school, a lot of times you don't like reading because the stuff they made you read in school was for the most part pretty boring and not really life changing, I would assume. But if you guys want to read these types of books, I feel like they're very informative. They show you a lot of good information. In fact, hold on one second here. I have a book that I bought for you guys because I'm trying to make a course myself to help you guys out. Hold on one second. Oops, sorry, boy. I didn't mean to wake you up. Let's see right here. So you see this book. Yeah, my dog has kind of like chewed some of it out, honestly. But it's called Stock Charts for Dummies. And mostly what I do right now is technical analysis and charting, right? I'll teach you guys a little bit about what I know about other stuff too, right? But it's a book. It has pictures. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. Hold on a second here. Let me zoom this up. See my pores. Okay. So you'll see, is there a good indication here? So it looks kind of like this. It kind of looks like a kind of a professor book, but it actually teaches you a whole bunch of information, a whole bunch of nice little tips. About organized news. Let's see. Little charts, little pictures. It's not colorful, but it gets the job done. So I know my light is blocking a lot of the stuff out here, but it is a very good resource. So I recommend books more than videos personally, but I think books are also another good way to do it. So videos are another way to do it if you are having trouble understanding what you're seeing in the book. A lot of times a video can be a very good tool for assisting you in figuring out the answer to your question there. Okay, back over here. Now, I am scooted the wrong way. Why does this always feel like I need to move my head one way or the other? Okay, hold on a second, guys. Okay, twist, okay. Every time I touch it, I feel like I'm going to break it. It feels delicate, even though it's not. Oh, perfect. Okay, right down the middle. Okay, let me squeeze this back down a little bit as well. There we go, there. All right. Hey, so good. Michael wasn't there then. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Dude, it was crazy. I didn't know what to believe. I was just like, oh, gosh, people are... I remember, guys, I'm a trader by heart, but I'm not used to social media and facts of being like the toxicity, which is why I don't actually like... I have a Twitter. I don't actually post on Twitter too much, and the only time I post on Twitter was like, oh, the Upshot stuff, and I was like, I don't like Upshot. Normally, I don't talk about it too much. I really don't talk about Twitter at all. I'm all way up. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff with Upshot. But yeah, he's an interesting guy for sure. Work over here to whale trades. Anything crazy happened in the last few minutes? Link shorted, Bitcoin shorted. So nothing too crazy. Okay, yeah, there's not too much excitement there. Okay. Hey Morgoth, SoFi will hit 23. Let me see. SoFi is a very interesting company. It's up 7%. Looks like it's booming today. Oh, this is so new. I forgot about this. Doesn't even have the 200 really up yet. So it did have a nice little breakout from here to here. That's nice to see. Probably even a little bit more, yeah. And you said about $23. It can definitely hit $23. You want to see this momentum keep up. Just keep in mind that this market may not be booming every day in the week, so it might be stagnant for a few days before it reaches that 23. But now it's at about 21. This thing, we got about an hour left of the day. I mean, this could theoretically hit $23 tomorrow. So yeah, the way this has been pumping up over the last few days, that could be very likely. So yeah, I think SoFi would be a decent play here. The technicals have already kind of worked out here. If we go to the longer term play right here, right, you are seeing it actually run right into resistance. So, be careful with it because tomorrow could easily just come back down and get rejected. But for the moment, it looks fairly nice. I would probably look to, if you want to take a nibble today, you can. And then if it does break out above this trend line here, that's when you can make a more sizable position to kind of protect yourself from any unnecessary risk since you are technically buying right at the resistance level right now. But yeah, it looks pretty good right now. Okay, there we go. Bitcoin taking a little bit of a dip on the 5-minute as well. Hopefully it's able to keep back up. Here, let me put Bitcoin on 15. There you go. Harry W, I'm still happy with Dogecoin. It's still been performing decent enough for me. So I still like Dogecoin. Hey, it's a good, nice pictures, Michael. Thanks for. Oh yeah, guys. I don't know. I'm a pretty open guy. I'm an introvert, so I don't. I would never do some type of meet and greet with all my YouTube fans because I'd be freaking out at the time. But yeah, you'll notice that most of my pictures I do, I'm not really with anybody. I'm just kind of by myself, except for this one, but I was showing friends around Seattle. But I'm usually just kind of by myself, or like this one I was with a friend too, kind of just chilling. And I kind of like just chilling, which is why I'm looking for properties right now. And I'm trying to buy a place like Earth. I want to buy a house with like as many acres as I can buy, technically, like 50 plus acres if possible. I want to buy out, like, this is where I live right here in downtown, or not downtown, suburbs. I want to buy property out here, or I want to buy property out here. Because I think that we're done, or down here as well. Sorry, I thought I was getting close to Oregon. Oregon's down here. But yeah, so I'm looking for a nice big plot of land where I can just kind of be alone, have fun out with life, and just kind of chill. And of course, I'd go into the city to have fun with friends and everything like that. But when at the end of the day, I want to have a nice little time by myself. Hey, Jonathan, LOL, my buddy was hunting elk and mule deer in Colorado, and there's a fence. One side you can hunt, on the other side you can't. He took pictures of the huge bucks on the other side of the fence. Bucks are incredibly smart when it comes to that type of stuff. It is freaking hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. I love when I see that. I did notice that a little bit in Montana. They'll get off of the mountain and they'll go over towards the private ranches. One of my friends, actually Tyler, he knew this girl. I forgot her name, but her grandparents are really nice and they owned a ranch, and so they would let him and all of us kind of go out there and hunt on the property. And they were like really, really nice about it. And one of my friends, Tyler, he got his big elk out there. And I don't know if we would have gotten, like, if he would have gotten that elk if we were on state land, which is, so much more competitive and, et cetera, right? So it was really cool. And I kind of want my own land for something similar for that as well. Hey, Mr. Mike, can do the design for you on t-shirts? See, that'd be awesome. If you can reach out on Instagram, I'm trying not to get too much work from you guys for free. Reach out to Instagram and I would definitely like enjoy that, because I have no idea. I have no imagination, guys. As bad as that is for me to say, my imagination is like, I have an imagination. It's not an artistic style of imagination. My style of imagination is how do you describe it? Paths. My imagination comes from like predicting futures, different possibilities, which kind of makes me good for trading, I guess you could say. But like, imagine a branch and all the different branches. My brain is always thinking about the different branches and where they could go. Maybe that's because of ADHD or something like that. But my brain is always going in those directions at the same time, which is how I space out so many times. But yeah, see, I'm doing it now. As soon as I'm talking about it. But yeah, my brain loves to space out like that, and that's when my imagination comes into effect. When I'm thinking of all the different possibilities of something. Like when I look at Bitcoin and stuff like this. My brain is thinking about, okay, what happens if it goes up, down, sideways, different variations of up, down, and sideways, right? And so it's always just kind of interesting to see in my head what's going on. But if I put that into an artistic sense, it looks very jumbled and knotty and messy and intertwining, and it's not pleasing to the eyes of traditional art, the art world, something like that, right? All right, let me put this right here then. There we go. Move this. There we go. Perfect. Hey, Nomad, have both books, and they help a lot if you're first starting, or if you need a refresher. Yeah, exactly. I feel like most people have tried to wing it without doing any real research, besides kind of just coming in and asking some basic questions. But there's just a lot of stuff. Like if I pull back this book over here. Let me go to something random that you guys would probably need to understand here. 193, okay. We've talked about this a little bit, but chapter 13 is organizing charts into industry or sector groups. Okay? Now, I told you over the last few weeks that it would be best if you guys were looking at the energy sector, because of rising oil prices, the way the current administration has kind of their energy sector kind of wrapped up, this is not going into politics, it's just sticking to finance. The current administration has not been doing a good job when it comes to the energy sector, and you're seeing a lot of everyday people have to pay the prices. Propane is skyrocketing, all the energy, all energy costs are going up, right? Now, there's a chapter about how to organize into different sectors. Now, I do a very streamlined version of this by showing you guys what's going on when I go over here to FinViz and I go to the group section. Because right here we could say one-day performance, consumer cyclical, technology, communications, real estate, industrials, basic materials, whatever. And you see energy is just starting to go down after we see the oil come down a little bit today, right? But over the last few days, 1 month, look at this. Energy has been booming last month. 3 month, energy has been booming. We've seen this coming for a while, and only now you start to hear the news talk about it, right? But if you guys are just keeping track of this stuff, you guys could have predicted that, hey, I might want to stock up on some propane if I live out in the middle of nowhere, because look, the energy prices are going to continue to go up, right? And stuff like that over and over and over and over again. And so what you guys can do is you can build up your own different, you can go to YouTube and you can build up your new list and just have like different sectors within there if you really wanted to. You don't have to. You have the ability to do that. And I think it's worth that you guys want to do that, because when you see a certain group popping off, which for instance was energy, right? If I click on energy, guess what? It'll take me to a preset filter with just energy. Nothing else, just energy. And you'll see over the last few days, you could have just ridden on some of these energy plays. Look at this. Pop right there. Pop right there. That's pop right there, honestly. But AMPY. Kept on going up. Was going up over the past few months. past few months, up, up, up. You could have just ridden that wave and made some good money, right? Pop, pop, all making good moves, right? Over and over and over and over again, and over again, and over again, and over again, and a little bit there, and yes, we went over there. This one not too much. This one right here fine. This one nah. So, but you see how there was money to be made in these markets when you saw the energy sector start to boom, and then if you wanted to get a little bit more, you wanted to see this a little bit more efficiently, you could have put more information out there, or you could have looked at more information about oil, propane gas, like here. Let's see. Chart, maybe? Maybe news. I'm trying to just find a streamline for you. Okay, maybe this. Big heating bills. Yeah, we already know that. Let's see. They don't have they don't have the graphs. Okay, but basically, everything is getting more and more expensive, and it's rising at a rate faster than what you would normally expect to see, which is causing a lot of harm to people that are living paycheck to paycheck because they're expecting energy prices to stay where it's low. Normally, we don't see too much of a change in our energy bills, except for during the winter because they go up a little bit, right? Well, imagine your normal winter bill. Like my energy bill when I was living downtown was about $50 to $60 a month. I really don't do much besides watch TV every now and again, and I'm usually on my computer. That's all I do. I normally don't have my lights on. If I do have my lights on, I have those really expensive Philips Hue lights that turn colors when I want them to, or I did. Now I have them in a little thing over there because I'm too lazy to put them up. I'm going to have my cleaning lady help me out with this Wednesday. But, they're very efficient, and I normally had like the natural light coming in from outside, so I don't have to worry about too much energy. In the winter, that $50 would shoot up to $200 because I was using my heater all the time because I like to be warm, right? And also, I didn't have to use it all the time because my old laptop that I use for streaming, that literally heated up a room because it was so much heat blowing out of that sucker. But as we're watching Bitcoin take a little bit of a dip here, guys, just be careful of that if you guys are in an open trade. And the last thing was, but just imagine that $200 for winter. Now this winter it may be up to $300 or $400 because of how crazy the prices have jumped up in the markets. Imagine if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you may be a little bit stunned about that. And I do know that who was it? I do know they have payment plans to help you out, but that still means you have to pay it back, right? So it's going to be very chaotic going forward. What are you doing, Dom? Are you doing fine? Okay, he's still doing fine. I'm making sure he doesn't pee anywhere because he's going to have to go to the bathroom here in a little bit. Let's see. Hey, K. Perez, happy to have you back. Hey, Liam, do you know any good books for people who already know how to do TA but want to get more advanced stuff like price volume analysis and all that? Are you talking about fundamentals? Or are you just talking about like a more advanced technical analysis? Well, I mean, yeah, let me see. I think there's actually a part here about that. You said price volume. What's up, boy? Ow, your claws. Ow. This one goes into the parabolic runs, arithmetic scaling, logarithmic scaling, scaling guidelines, keeping track of moving averages, plotting a moving average, momentum displays that look like MACD, chalk and money flow index, on balance volumes, making sense of relative. Yeah, we already know about relative. Populating list with one or more charts. Yes. Skirt list, watch list. Yeah. ETF list. Yeah. Breadth analysis. Let's see. Anything else in here that you would want to see? Market tops, market breadth. Using volatility to warn the end is near. I don't know. I mean, this has some of what you're talking about, but this is the stock charts for dummies. Again, my dog ate part of the book. Sorry, but yeah. So there are books that have it. If you want something very specific, I would go to Amazon and type those exact keywords into the search bar, and you would probably find something that is a little bit better than this book for what you're looking for. This one does a little bit of everything for you, right? But at the same time, it's not going to have like more than like a chapter about the topic you're looking for. But yes, there are tons of books out there. This is one of them, Stock Charts for Dummies. If you want to get more in depth, I'd probably just say stick to YouTube because I can't give you an exact book off the top of my head about price volume analysis and stuff like that. It would be interesting if you guys wanted to for stocks. You guys don't have to. I don't even do this because it's a whole another world in itself. You guys can try to go into the fundamental world. It's a pretty crazy world out there in the fundamentals because you have to actually read the reports and the earnings reports and all types of crazy stuff. And you can see what companies are trying to hide. But yeah, that's for another time. Hey Morgoth, hey, thank you for joining the Ruby level. Very, very much so. I saw you join a couple minutes ago, but I was like in a little spiel there. Thank you Morgoth. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. If you have any questions whatsoever, Morgoth, becoming a member, make sure that any question you ever have gets answered. That's what the $1.99 is. Sometimes I get backed up and I can't answer everybody's questions. Since you're a member and you pay the $2 a month, any question you have will be answered. So thank you very much for joining. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. It is one of the greatest perks. Like I designed the member. Like I could easily charge more than $1.99 for the memberships. I could start it off at $5 or $10, and I know people would pay for them. And I try to make it $1.99, so those people who don't have a lot of money, kind of like how when I was going to have a lot of money, I can still answer you guys' questions without feeling like I'm kind of like out of reach, so to speak, right? Like I'm at it's like you're asking questions, and you're gonna get an answer, right? And I do that for everybody, regardless. Most of the time of depending on like how many people are here in the stream, I do that for most people. I can answer anybody's questions. But when when stuff starts to pick up and the altcoin market starts to pick up again, it's gonna be much harder for me to answer everybody's questions. And Morgoth, you're gonna still get your questions answered, if that makes sense, right? More advanced here? I mean, you can get into it. I mean, here, hold on a second. Let me just go to Amazon very fast. No. You could do this one. Technical analysis for dummies is a good one. It's different than charting. It's much different than charting. You might want to try this one out first. If you're lucky, I think you should be able to find a way to get like the first chapter. There's a way to like test out the book. I don't know if it's on Amazon or not. Hold on. Well, the ratings seem to be good at least. Well, let me see. There's a bad rating here. Let me read this one. Oh, she doesn't like it. Patchy and colorless, so don't buy this one. Well, okay, maybe because it has a 4.5. Yeah, it still has a lot of stars, but still. You want the snobs to like it. As rare as I say that is. This one's free. Kindle Unlimited. That's not free. They're trying to trick you. Anything else in here? I'm trying to find something that has like a little bit of pictures on it or something like that. This one could be good. I mean, it's $92 though, so I wouldn't really buy it. But okay, what I might do is I might just recommend getting Kindle Unlimited, and then they're not paying me to say this at all, but I would probably see if I can get that, and then from there, what you might do is try to test out a lot of these books and see what kind of tickles your fancy, so to speak. And if you don't find anything, you can just unsubscribe and get your money back. But in that free trial period that Kindle Unlimited gives you, try out every book you can, spend a weekend on it, and see if you find something that's worth buying, or just keep the Kindle Unlimited. I don't know how much it costs a month, but you can keep it there. Read the reviews, Liam. Read the reviews. Lots of shorts. Uh-oh. Boom. Right here. Let me refresh this page here. You okay, boy? Okay. They're fighting back. Bitcoin long, Ethereum shorted. Ethereum long. Bitcoin shorted 2.5. Bitcoin shorted 1.6. Bitcoin shorted 1.6. Well, some shorts liquidated though. Okay, well, I'll take that. Bitcoin shorted, Bitcoin shorted, Bitcoin shorted, Bitcoin shorted. Yeah, okay. So we are seeing a little bit of an attack right now. Hopefully these longs can keep us in the move, on the plate. What do you? Oh, you're eating a bone. Okay, I'm good. Hey Steve, hope you're doing well, my man. Dip is normal. Yeah, I know, but I hate seeing any type of dip. Any type of dip, I feel an emotional reaction to it, even if it's a small one, right? It's just the way I am. I can't help myself. But yeah, in reality, guys, this is what we're looking at. Nothing's really changed today. But I'm excited to see where we go in the next few hours. I'll be having another stream here later on today. I'm not gonna be streaming Saturday or Sunday because I plan on being out hunting the entire day, both days. Like from 6 a.m. I'm gonna be like already out there, and I won't be back until like maybe 8 o'clock, and by then I'm gonna be too exhausted to really talk to you guys. Sorry, but what do you call? So I won't be doing too much hunting this weekend. I won't be doing too much streaming this weekend. But for this week, I'm gonna try to stream as much as I can, with taking maybe one morning off to actually go out hunting again. My thing is I have to find a way to, like, I might ask my grandparents, hey, can you watch my dog for just a few hours while I go out hunting? And if they say yes, I'll try to go out hunting for a little bit. I don't want, I want to be safe and I don't want to have my dog out there. Best day of profit ever. Hey, I kind of did what we discussed and still hold AMD and Nvidia, but did sell QQQ calls too soon. Hey, a step at a time. A step at a time. A step at a time. I'm glad you're making some great money there. I'm glad you're making some very great money right there. AMD has been booming. Liam also made some good profits off of AMD as well. So I'm happy you guys took a little initiative there and making some good money. Hey Morgoth, thanks again, and you have a very good day yourself. There was a rabbit coin? Oh geez. Let's see. I got my Mara puts loaded up. Large flow just came in through expiring this Friday for Mara puts. Ooh, let's see what Mara's up to right now. Mara, up 5% right now. Oh yeah, this thing's due to come down here a little bit. Let's see. It's running into resistance. This thing's coming up a little aggressive. Funny enough, I just read some type of headliner in that book saying when volatility means the end is coming. Looks okay short term right here for maybe a day or so. Let me go over here to Lucid Motors is having an alert. That's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of flow coming in today. Mara. There you go. Oh yeah, there is some flow coming in here. Still bullish on it, but let me see where the big money is coming into. 1022, 1029, a little bit here. I'm wondering. Let's see right here. 252. This would be interesting. Because I would want to trade this if it manages to get up pretty close, like the $57 range, 55 to 57. I could start hitting some puts as I anticipate it coming back down. Especially if you look over here to the rest of the market. SPY. The SPY itself looks pretty heavy. There you go. Okay, stretch that out. There you go. And I'm wondering if this is going to make a larger pennant where it comes up close to like here or something, like 450, something around there, and ends up coming back down. But yeah, it'll be interesting to watch, see how this kind of plays out. I wonder what Mara. I wonder what these people on Mara, the bulls, see. Puts. Because they do have some money behind it. They take a lot of volume out. 1022 is 48. Yeah, I want to see where this goes. I'll add it onto the watch just to kind of keep a peek at take a quick peek at it. Excuse me. Anything else I need to pay attention to over here? How's America's dollar doing? Oh, the dollar's gaining some strength. That's kind of cool. A little bit. I'm happy to see the dollar's not... Well, yeah, the dollar's getting weaker, but who cares? Oh, ooh, this is a good... Okay, I don't do Forex anymore, but that could be a good time to start shorting. But yeah, let me go out of here. Doge, 15, auto, boom. There you go. And of course with Dogecoin, as we all know, it pops, then dips. Just be prepared for that. But yeah, Dogecoin could be okay in the next few days. Yeah, man, did you know you can pump any coin just by hinting, not even mentioning? Oh, geez. Hey, Heaton, greetings. Hey, greetings, Heaton. Let's see, guys. Yeah, so far it's been a pretty good day, though. Pretty good day. Let's see, dog, stop eating my shoe, please. He took my other shoe. I have no idea where it's at. So I'm like down on a shoe at the moment. I have I have a pair of shoes in my car for hunting, because I drive in my nice shoes, like, well, not nice, but like normal shoes, and then I switch to the hunting boots out there. What's going on right here? We are seeing a little bit of a dip in the market. Is there anything actually going crazy today? We're going down by quite a bit. Let me actually hop back up here to the main page. Stacks, Shiba's up a little bit today as well. Doge is up a little bit today as well. BNB is up a little bit. Let's go for the lowers. Anything that we know, that V-Chain is down about 5. Anything else that we looking at normally? No, not really. Luna, nah. No. Okay, not bad. And one last peek here of crypto dominance. Oh, I don't have anything else. Others. There we go. And let's go to the past 7 days. Okay, I hate when you can't actually see a difference. Okay, Bitcoin dominance is still grinding up, and you're seeing altcoin dominance or others still going down here. So Bitcoin's still looking to go up a little bit more, in my opinion, over the next few days. All right, there we go. See, okay, there we go. Let me see. All right, does anybody else have any more questions before I call it a day? I want to make sure I can answer anybody's questions that you guys may have before I head off here and let Loki use the bathroom, because I know he has to use the bathroom in a few seconds. Let's see right here. I'll give it a couple of seconds for the YouTube lag to kind of kick in there for you guys to answer the questions or ask any questions. Excuse me. Until then, I just want to do a quick peek, and I just want to see if there's anything really popping off today as far as anything on. There we go. Calls. Highly unusual orders coming in here. Snap and Neo or something, and Ford's been doing something crazy. If you guys don't know, I mean, I own Ford as my retirement account, but it has been doing some interesting stuff over the past few days. So I've been liking this one. More importantly, Snap though. Snap is having some good flow. So this flow right here that you just saw looks to be in anticipation of 77. What, $3? That's not too expensive. Looks to be in anticipation for potential earnings play here. So Snap could be interesting. QQQ, yeah, that's gonna be okay. Anything else? VIX, yeah, that's fine. EWZ. Brazil ETF. Brazil doing something? Oh no, Brazil's just about to. Oh, okay. Brazil's found its low. It's going to go about higher a little bit. That's pretty interesting to watch right there. There we go here. Oh, what's it here? Hey, Steve, I didn't buy any Tesla calls. Mostly because I was. I thought I was going to be hunting today, to be honest, and I thought I was going to be hunting tomorrow, so kind of away from the computer besides the afternoon streams I was going to plan. So I didn't buy anything for this week. Anything. I didn't buy anything, yeah. Did I do anything else? Last week I bought back into Shiba after selling out for a little bit higher. I sold some Matic. I'm looking to buy back into it. Anything else? No. I haven't. But as far as options, I haven't opened up any positions. Like this week is all about hunting to me. Hey Thomas, but the Evergrande issue is going to rise up soon. Yeah, I mean eventually it will. Nobody seems to care about it right now. Like just nobody seems to care. Like here, news. Spreading and slowing Chinese economy supply. UBS and Barclays warn. Yep, it's coming, but it's just let. I'm gonna trade until it hits. That's better way to say it, right? because this is all kind of in the market right now, right? We've been talking about this for a little bit of time, and yet the market is still doing very well at the moment. Still doing very well. So I'm gonna keep being optimistic until I start to see this start to bubble up a little bit more. Maybe where the market has a few down days in a row, then I'll be like, okay, maybe we'll see. And the news will kind of hint at it, kind of coming. They always do, especially CNBC. Let's see. Made nice money from Neo today. Yeah, I saw that there was actually a lot of flow on Neo as well, so I was pretty interested in that one. This is part of my retirement account as well, up 4%. So Neo still has a little bit of time before it pops, but it is looking okay at the moment. It never broke down below its support, which I was kind of happy about. So climbing above the 50, nice little pop here, makes stagnate for a few more days, but it looks like it's going pretty up. It looks like its short-term target is about $43, which would be a good little amount of profit after that. Let me see right here. See. Hey, thanks, Nomad Trader. Please elaborate on EXO charts. What is EXO? XOR? EXO dollar? Probably XO dollar, yeah. Okay, maybe not that chart. So sorry, my man. I can't look up anything on EXO. Maybe I can look up here, EXO here. Oh, there's a lot of EXOs. Yeah, there's a lot of EXOs. Oh, not a lot, but maybe NXOs, maybe. You're probably talking about this one because it's up 53%. Seems to be grinding. If you do want to get into this, this is 1 day, right? Yeah, 1 day pop, 1 month overall. Still not doing so hot. Okay. I would say this seems to be like a pump and dump type of thing. I'd be very cautious about putting money into it at this point in time. If you want to kind of play around with it a little bit, go for it. But I wouldn't recommend putting any more than like $50 into it to kind of play around with. Besides that, it's pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. Just be very careful with it, okay? Be very, very careful with this play. Hey, family. What do you think about Shiba Inu? I still think it's worth holding. If you look at Shiba right now, it is... Right, pull it up right here. It did break out, and it's just the start of a breakout, which means she could possibly go back up another 22% over the next week. So at this point in time, I still think it's worth a little bit of fun and a little bit of hold. So yeah, I still like it. Bitcoin ETF will be available tomorrow. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what this Bitcoin ETF is going to look like. I may add a small position to it after a few days here, or I'll probably start taking nibbles tomorrow for the Bitcoin ETF. I want to see how it does, and I want to see if I can. I think it's gonna be fine. I like it. But yeah, buy the rumor, sell the news. Yes, very true. Hey, Steve, when will be back on? Probably sometime later on tonight. Probably around, what time is it now? 12. Let's say around 7 p.m. 7 p.m. That's probably a decent time, I would say. What I think Doge is heading, I think it's going to be heading up over the next few weeks. Probably back up to at least 30, 40 cents, hopefully. C98, I don't know what that is. Let me see. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. It's up 1%. 3 months is doing okay. I mean, this looks like okay for a long-term hold here. Not long-term hold, but like a medium-term hold is for altcoin season. A little bit longer than that. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know what this company does. DeFi seems to be popular right now. To swap, stake, borrow, lend, invest, and earn crypto with ease. I was okay. So it's like it's like an exchange coin, so to speak. So I think this would be decent for a long-term hold. This is one of those things where if it's a long-term hold, I tend to like it when it comes to an exchange coin, especially if they have a little bit of, if they're looking okay. I don't know what their website looks like here. Let me see. Markets.coins at 98. Hey, stop biting stuff. You're not supposed to bite. A little slow on the load up time, to be honest. They're getting there. Seems to be a very young website. Yeah, this would be fine. It looks like it's okay. It has some troubles. Looks like just kind of lagging a little bit here and there, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, if you wanted, this could be something you could definitely put some money behind. Yeah, definitely. All right, so what I'm going to do very fast here is I'm going to make this start streaming again. I'm going to... It does have music right now. Yes, it does. I'm going to refresh this very fast. Push the music on there. Open up the Bitcoin chart. And then from here, what I'm going to do is open up Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Pop this up. Make sure it's streaming. Let me open up this right here. It is already live. Okay, there we go, guys. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys about 7:30 Pacific time to 8 p.m. Pacific time, somewhere in there. I'll go live. It's usually when I have to kind of let Loki use the bathroom first. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But yeah, I will see you guys a little bit later on today. Yeah, have a great rest of your day, everybody, and I will see you guys later on today. Sorry, guys, I'm just saying the same thing over and over at this point. Thanks again, and keep an eye on Shiba and Dogecoin right now. They seem to be doing okay. Thanks again.